2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion Chase Elliott will miss this weekend's race at Las Vegas. Hendrick Motorsports released a press release just a couple of hours ago, so I'm going to read it here for you. Chase Elliott, driver of the number 9 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports, will not compete in this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series event at Las Vegas Motor Speedway due to a leg injury. Elliott, the 2020 Cup Series champion, suffered the injury to his leg today while snowboarding in Colorado. He is scheduled to undergo surgery this evening. Josh Berry, 32, will fill in for Elliott in Sunday's event at Las Vegas. Driving for Hendrick Motorsports affiliate Junior Motorsports, he is a 5-time race winner in the Xfinity Series. The Hendersonville, Tennessee native has made 2 previous starts at the Cup level. Chase's health is our primary concern, said Rick Hendrick, owner of Hendrick Motorsports. He's spoken with several members of our team and is understandably disappointed to miss time in the car. Of course, he has our full support and will provide any resources he needs. We hope to share another update later this weekend. So yeah, kind of big, shocking news here in the NASCAR world. Just a couple of hours ago, as I said. But yeah, pretty big news that one of the most successful drivers in recent memory, in terms of the recent era, he's made, 3 straight championship fours, won the championship in 2020, is out due to an injury. We don't see a lot of guys out due to injuries in NASCAR. It's not like the NBA where you twist your ankle, you're out a week or two, and, it happens pretty often. NASCAR drivers, ironically, they do more dangerous stuff than, an NBA player, an NFL player in terms of their field of play. They don't miss as much time, actually. But, of course, this was an off-the-track incident. This was an off-the-track injury, left leg injury. They weren't really specific, as you could see from that statement. I don't know if he's out just this weekend. I don't know if he's out till July. I don't know how extensive this injury is. All I know is that Chase Elliott was snowboarding in Colorado, and he hurt his left leg, and they had to he had to have surgery tonight. So I genuinely don't know. I'm not a medical expert. I don't know what this means. I don't know how long he's going to be out, so I wish I could answer those questions for you, but I can't. Obviously, I think everyone is wishing him a speedy, healthy recovery, but I don't know how long he's going to be out. Obviously, it sucks for him. It sucks for his team. But they're putting an Xfinity driver, solid Xfinity driver in there. Josh Berry, he's going to be a championship contender this year. He's won multiple races in the Xfinity. Past few years we've seen when a driver's been out to injury or illness, Junior Motorsports has been the place that Hendrick Motorsports goes to. Obviously, they have an affiliation there. I think Rick Hendrick owns one of the cars there. But, last year it was Noah Gragson subbing for Alex Bowman during his concussion. When Jimmy Johnson had COVID in 2020, Justin Allgaier was in the car for him. So Junior Motorsports, when it's a last-minute kind of turnaround situation, they put a Junior Motorsports guy in that car. So it's no shock to see Josh Berry in there. How's he going to do? Yeah, he's in the top car, but at the same time, he hasn't raced in the next gen a ton. He hasn't been in a Hendrick Motorsports car a ton. They're going to have to quickly adjust. I think they're working on the car overnight to get his seat in, to get the car adjusted for Josh Berry. He is going to have practice and qualifying tomorrow, but once again, I don't know how he's going to do. As for the Chase Elliott side of things, obviously it sucks. No other way to say it, that he's going to miss time. Getting hurt no matter what sucks. And, you never want to see that happen to a race car driver. You never want to see it happen to anyone. But it's going to hurt. Obviously, it's going to hurt his team's chances of winning the championship. It's not impossible, though. With the way this format is set up, it is possible to miss significant time and win a championship. We saw Kyle Busch do this in 2015. Kyle Busch in 2015 injured his leg, broke, I think, both of his legs, I want to say, in an Xfinity crash in Daytona in February. He returned to action at the Coke 600, so the end of May, so he missed almost 3-4 months there, and he came back and he won the championship. He won a few races. He got into the top 30 in points, made it through the playoffs, and he won the championship in 2015. Chase Elliott, he doesn't even have to worry about the top 30 in points rule. Remember, before the season started, NASCAR decided to get rid of the rule of you have to be top 30 in points if you want to win and get your way in. So you can be 36th in points as long as you win. You're in the playoffs. So I don't know if that's going to be a factor. If this is a long-term injury for Chase Elliott, let him heal up another week or two, because we know we can potentially get that win. Maybe that's Hendrick Motorsports' thoughts. If it is an extensive injury, and it doesn't matter where in points he is, it just matters how many wins or if he gets a win. He could wait until Daytona, get that waiver, get that playoff waiver, which, by the way, Hendrick Motorsports does have to apply for that playoff waiver for Chase Elliott, to get into the playoffs. So obviously I'm going to assume that they are going to apply for that. But theoretically, Chase Elliott could wait till Daytona in August August. If he wins that race, he's in the playoffs. He'd be 39th, 40th in points, but he'd be in the playoffs because that's how the system works. So, yeah, unfortunate to see any driver injured. Obviously, unfortunate to see Chase Elliott missing time. Las Vegas, we don't know how long this injury is going to be. I've seen a lot of people on social media bringing up the debate, why was he snowboarding? I'm going to disagree with people like saying he shouldn't have been snowboarding in season, because we see drivers do things off the track all the time, off the NASCAR track at least. We see some guys go and race dirt cars. We see some guys go, like fly planes or, go play other sports or something. The fact of the matter is, they have lives outside of their race cars. So I think drivers should be allowed to have fun, live their life outside of the race car. The NASCAR schedule is very long. 38 races in a 52-week calendar. It's a lot on your life. There's a lot of your life taken up by NASCAR. I don't think these drivers should be restricted to, you can only do things that are fun in the race car. You can't do anything else. Theoretically, a driver could wake up one day, trip, fall down the stairs, break his leg, misses a couple races. What, are you going to say that drivers aren't allowed to live in houses with stairs now? I just think it's a little bit absurd. So it's an unfortunate circumstance. It really is. There's nothing else I can really say on it. I don't know how long his injury is. Once again, I'm not a medical expert, but he's having surgery. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's really bad. I don't know if it's a quick help you get healed quicker surgery. I don't know. They didn't give a lot of details. I'm sure we'll get details, as it said in that press release, later this weekend. But Chase Elliott out for Las Vegas. Josh Berry is in. How does this affect them long term if Chase Elliott's out for a few weeks or a month or multiple months? I really don't know the answers to these questions, but they will be answered eventually. So I will let you know once those answers or those questions are answered. Not those answers are questioned. But yeah. Las Vegas this weekend, F1 opens this weekend, and we'll be talking about all of those on here. Announcement tomorrow about the races this weekend, actually, so look out for that. But hoping Chase Elliott gets better. Hopefully this injury is not too severe. We can see him back in the car. As for Josh Berry, hope he does good. Hope he does well in that car. So it'll be quite the weekend for Hendrick Motorsports and the 9 team.